Welcome to Yellowbrick Road. I am Jordan, and today, Trump's in the Middle East. We saw the whole thing, the whole speech. People are like, oh my God, he's anti-war Trump. He's pro-peace Trump. And then hopefully you saw my video where I'm explaining about the Syrian Jolani, quote-unquote, ex-Al-Qaeda guy that Trump has lifted sanctions on. And so he said some other things, too, as of recent. So we're going to kind of go over that and maybe check out some QAnon takes like you see on screen right now. But before I get started, don't forget to share, support, hopefully donate to all the links in the description box. Check them out, read them, share them, then donate. Thank you. All right. So as you can see, some guy named War Clandestine. Holy shit. Trump just shut the door on the age of globalism and U.S. interventionism. Slams the deep state libs and neocons, and is promoting a lasting peace in the Middle East. Every anti-Trump narrative just went up in flames. Boom, it's happening. Yeah. I mean, there's like a special kind of... The QAnon thing is like a special kind of dumb to me. Now, once again, I don't leave any theories. I don't just throw any theory out the fucking window. It's just... They're gonna, at this moment in time, they would have to come up with a shit ton of fucking mystical evidence of how it's not been bad, at least in the realm of foreign policy, what Trump has done. Like, they better be like, yo, that one missile attack, yeah, that was CGI. That was, it was make-believe AI-generated film footage. They're going to have to prove shit like that. They're going to have to prove, like, oh, Soleimani's still alive, that Trump didn't do that. It is part of the plan. They're going to have to prove that he's not giving Israel weapons while they're committing a genocide. They're going to have to prove that he didn't give Saudi Arabia weapons when they were committing a genocide. There's going to be a lot of proof needed, because you can't just say all those actions happened and, like, oh, it was a part of the plan to make sure the world is in a better place. Like, well... He did a lot of cause of harm. Like, he caused a lot of the harm there. Like, a lot of it. I mean, on par with Biden and Obama and Bush, but still, he has his own slice of, let's be real, devil-worshipping actions. So, at this moment in time, unless these guys have some mystical evidence, at this point, these guys are like brainwashed into essentially devil worshipping, in my opinion. If you are looking past the deeds of Donald Trump for the sake of worshiping him, that makes you a devil worshiper, in my humble opinion. I'm not calling Trump the devil. I'm saying what the devil worshipping thing represents. Right? It's like, oh, whether you know it or not, you have a deep, entangled worship, love of malice and harm that's happening in the world. Whether you know that's the case or not. Right? It's like the devil tricking you into thinking that he's God. Oh, I love everyone. I do everything. Behind your back, they're fucking, cutting children up. You know what I'm saying? By the way, Trump literally plays a role in that. And children being chopped up and killed and murdered and bombed, lit on fire, starved, bombing cancer centers where children are at. I mean, the list goes on and on. But, all right. These are just, these are dum-dums, right? No one could be that dumb, right? These guys are a special level of dumb. The QAnon guys are in their own world. I'm just assuming these guys are QAnon. All right, if you read something like this was president's departure from Saudi Arabia. The crown prince personally escorted him back to the airport. Pay close attention to the crown prince. He's choked up with emotion, no doubt. One can only imagine how it feels for all of them. The quote unquote the alliance, knowing they are here. Meaning, you're like, oh my God, I touched his hand. Oh, Trump said he said hi to me. Oh. Like, what are we? Like, what is this? It's like special levels of dumb. What's the alliance? Is that a QAnon theory? Is that like on the underground? Like, oh, secret plan about the alliance. It's like war criminal, both administrations of war criminals, both working with other governments that are war criminals. Trust that fucking plan, no, you idiot. Pay for pay for my gas for the rest of your life, you dummy. You fucking idiot. Oh fuck! And I guess part of the plan is to never acknowledge you too, right? As far as the QAnon thing goes, part of the plan is to never acknowledge the QAnon thing or the people that feel like they know the plan, the grand plan. Usually, I mean, what's funny is back in the day, would probably call those guys like, wouldn't that be like what the Illuminati does, bro? They'd be like, doing weird shit in plain sight to like fuck you over. And it's like, I guess the QAnon people got like double whammied. They're getting something in plain sight, like blatant war crimes. Him bragging about the war crimes. Him posting his war crimes I kid you not, on Twitter, on True Social, like posting the war crimes. And these guys are like, nah, that's a trick. See, deep down, like something good was actually happening. And they just make it up as they go, or maybe some Fed or some intelligence officer makes it up for them, and they just follow it. And it's like, oh man, that's just sad. That's just sad. But all right, I'm moving on from I brought this up because I just think it's not even so much to make fun. It's just interesting. It's like, damn, there's thinking that like that happening in the world. It's kind of bananas. Right? Also, I don't want to get another strike on YouTube for cyberbullying because I made fun of QAnon. Apparently, YouTube wants to protect those guys at all costs. So let me not make fun of QAnon. But let's move on. All right, so there's no audio on this. It's fucking broken. So from someone called Current Report, breaking: Syrian President Ahmad al-sharaa, aka Jelani, met with U.S. President Trump in Saudi Arabia. During the meeting, Trump urged Syria to join the Abraham Accords with Israel, deport Palestinian militants, and cooperate with the U.S. in preventing a resurgence of ISIS. AKA, welcome to the team. A guy blatantly known as Al-Qaeda and ISIS to some degree, or associated with ISIS. Now the guy in Syria, after taking it by force, right, from a population that didn't ask for this guy to be there and to be their president. It's essentially like a rogue group of four motherfuckers, probably with some domestic motherfuckers too, rolled up, took over the government, started killing a shit ton of people, allowing Israel to take over all the way up to like Damascus, which is still like southern Syria. And clearly, as we all know, the U.S. was backing these guys from the beginning. From the beginning, backing these guys. And now that Assad is gone, Trump's like, you know what? Remember that $10 million bounty on your head that the U.S. State Department assigned because you're done all these terrorist acts around the world? You know the sanctions that were on this country because we called them oh, these guys are doing evil dictator terrorist stuff. Well, a guy who was in U.S. prisons for being, not in the United States, but, locked up by the U.S. for doing terrorist acts is now the president of Syria, and now Trump's like, let's lift the sanctions on them. Once again, I did the video on it already. My mind is wrecked. Someone make that make sense. Maybe not the QAnon guys, they might bullshit me, but someone who's still in favor of Trump is like, oh, he's doing the right thing. Someone make that make sense. Please. Please, someone make that make sense. Keep in mind, the last president that was there, Assad, was bombed several times by the U.S. They funded, quote-unquote, moderate groups like Jelani to go in there and fuck it up. Even under Trump, that was happening. So, someone make it make sense. There's no way this is good. Let's continue on here. All right, this is from Dave DeCamp. You can just be the founder of Al Qaeda in Syria and get the blessing of the President of the United States as long as you promise to be nice to Israel, which is part of the deal, all right? Don't create tensions with Israel. Don't get in the way of their genocide, and you'll be okay by us, by the U.S. Assad was not going to work with Israel, even before, like, they already considered what was happening there a genocide or close to it, right? So they weren't going to support Israel and all that. And also, Israel was subverting and taking up territory in their land, even while Assad was there in Syria. That's what's real. They're distracted with an all-out campaign against them by these rebel groups that are backed by these giant Western countries, including Israel, which is Middle Eastern, but you know what I mean. So, let's just play the clip. Here's Trump gushing over this Giuliani guy.
How did you find the Syrian president?
Right. I think very good. Young,
Give some volume
guy,
there.
tough guy. You know, strong pass, very strong pass fighter.
Is that wording?
But he's got a real shot at.
Let me rewind this for you. Audio's kind of low. Here we go.
How did you find the Syrian president?
Right.
Great.
I think very good. Young, attractive guy, tough guy. You know, strong pass, very strong pass fighter.
Is that wording?
But he's got a real shot at pulling it together.
How did you find the Syrian president?
Right.
Real strong guy, big shoulders, knows how to put a good thrust or two into me. He's really good at it. He knew where to touch me. Big, strong man hands. Unlike mine, see my tiny little hands? He just engulfed my hands with his.
All right, sorry. Anyways,
Yeah, that's,
once again, I guess Trump wasn't lying when he's like, I could, like, kill someone right on fucking Fifth Avenue and no one's going to do nothing about it. They'll cheer me on for it. It wasn't bullshit, man. Motherfuckers are calling him a peace president for teaming up with Al-Qaeda guys. What's up?
You should have seen Luke today. Luke Radowski.
Oh, we'll get to him. Don't worry about that.
Saw his shit today with Dave Rubin and Glenn Greenwald.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. I saw some of Jimmy's shit today, too, before he started, because I was like, Jimmy, you have to shit on him. But of course, first, you must consider some room for glazing, right? So thus he'll play a what's his name, a Jeffrey Sachs clip on Judge Napolitano's channel, which I plan on actually going over, because I think Jeffrey Sachs, I don't care what his expertise are, he sounds fucking off. He sounds off. I mean, he's not going full blown like Trump is gonna be a peace guy no matter what, but he's saying like maybe things are looking good here. I'm like, where? The most we get are words out loud, which are obviously for anyone is not good enough. If that was the case, then Obama would be god tier fucking president, but he's not. Why? Because of his fucking actions, not words he says out loud. And then if you actually do listen to words this guy says out loud, it's fucking horrendous too. You just said it about a fucking Al-Qaeda guy that he helped put in the presidency of Syria. He helped him get there. And now he's going to take off sanctions because he got his guy in there. The Al-Qaeda guy that he was working with the whole fucking time. Well, the U.S. State Department has been working with. And the Defense Department, they've been working with these guys. And intelligence have been working with these guys for years. 4 years. I can't believe people dropped that story once Trump got in office. It was weird, man. I mean, like the first term of Trump, people started just dropping that story. I couldn't believe it. It's like it didn't become a story anymore. It was like, oh, that was Obama's thing. It's like, no, this guy was doing it too. He was. And you need no more evidence than,
oh, what a big, strong man he is. Big, strong, tough guy. You know, he's a fighter, you know? Big, strong guy, beautiful man. You know, knew where to touch me.
like these statements of this Giuliani guy, now that he's by force taken over the presidency of Syria by ousting another guy that, once again, maybe the regular civilians of Syria didn't like the guy. But at the same time, he wasn't purposely going around slaughtering his own fucking people. Contrary to belief with the gas attacks, which made no sense, and weapons that he allegedly gave up in the first place, but still got blamed for it anyways. Just like you're seeing today with Iran being blamed for every little action that happens in the Middle East, and even not even just the Middle East. You could say the southern border. You could say in South America, Iran's getting blamed for a lot of shit, along with Russia and China. They all get blamed for a lot of shit. Almost like they need you to look at them as evil villains so that when they attack them, you don't feel so bad about it. But then again, if you're thinking that way, you're probably not watching this YouTube video. Just keeping it a buck. You're probably not watching this. Fuck my life. Dummies. Anyways, so yeah. Trump, blatantly war criminal. Giuliani, war criminal. The Saudi Arabian royalty, King Prince Dingaling, war criminal. He likes his genociders, man. He really likes those guys. Well, but he said but he said something about Israel. Like, did he? Did anyone hear him say anything? Like a word, like actual words out loud.
No, it's all henchmen talking for him.
Oh, okay. Maybe he did say something, but then again, it's like, wait a minute. Why should we take your fucking word for that? Why should we do that?
He fired Walsh. Did you know?
He didn't fire him.
I'm saying that's what they say. That's how fucked up backwards they are. They think he fired him. He didn't even fire him. He just promoted him.
Fired him for what? Fucking Marco Rubio? Come on. Come on.
He was another Israeli bitch. So where's the change at? It's just rhetoric, bro. It is simple rhetoric. It's as simple as that.
Actually, it works apparently.
He fired him for Chinese spy, not Mossad spy.
Who fired who? Waltz?
Yeah, because they got rid of Wong.
Number one, he didn't fire him. Number two, if you listen to the right, they're saying
he did
Israeli spy.
He
they're
fired
saying an Israeli spy. They're not saying nothing about China.
The Wong guy, Laura Loomer, a Jew, got him fired because his secondary was Wong, the Chinese spy. But
yeah, he's trolling.
Hold on, stop. No, that's the guy's name, Wong. W-O-N-G.
No. But you're saying he got fired because his last name was Wong. So how did he get hired?
No. I'm not saying that's why.
That's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded like.
No, it's
Waltz
because
not
Laura
fired.
Loomer accused him of being a Chinese spy, a Jew.
Yeah.
But
okay,
Waltz did get fired from the NSA seat, but he got moved to the UN ambassador seat.
But that's not how they wanted you to look at it. They
to Israel, I believe.
As he was replaced, not fired. Step down, whatever.
Isn't
Who's
he
the Woodcock guy there?
On. Isn't he UN ambassador to Israel?
I don't know.
No.
There's a Woodcock ambassador. Is that the Iran ambassador?
No. Witkoff he's like a special negotiator for Trump in all these deals that they're doing with all these countries: Russia, Israel, Iran. Yeah.
Not saying it matters. His background isn't foreign policy. It's fucking real estate.
I don't care.
Who?
That dude Witkoff. Like, what the? I'm like,
okay.
Oh, I thought you meant Trump. I was like,
no, Witkoff. That's where this dude's not a fucking foreign policy expert.
No, he's not.
And he has financial dealings with several of these Middle Eastern countries.
That makes sense too. All right, let's keep it moving.
I think China too.
Let's close out with a Derek Bros statement here. Add to the list of examples that Trump is not a peace president and no different than Obama, that he is now meeting with Giuliani, who was formerly designated a terrorist by the U.S. and who ordered atrocities committed in his pursuit of unseating Assad. 100%. And by the way, Assad did order some atrocities himself, too. Let's be real. but his looked more in the sense of like, fuck, we're getting pushed on by these guys. If there's civilians there, so what? We just got to bomb the whole area, get rid of them, and also like the torturing in prisons and all that stuff. So I'm not even out here screaming Assad's so much better or anything. It's just, yeah, it's so clear as day, bro. The guy that was on a terrorist watch list, a bounty of $10 million on his fucking head.
Wasn't he in our prison?
He was. Him. That's where he met Baghdadi, the alleged creator of ISIS, right? In Iraq and Syria, I believe, right? So, these fools are probably
Don't cry. Remember when he said that
trading
shit? Don't
secrets with each
cry,
other.
Big Daddy. Don't cry.
Exactly. So, yeah, he died under Trump, right? Yeah, it was
Who,
under.
Big Daddy?
Yeah, he died under Trump, right?
Carol, yeah, he okayed the special force, whatever.
That's the
Bin Laden.
one.
Yeah.
What's his name's got a joke about that he sent the
Yeah.
dogs in, and the dogs ripped him to shreds.
Well, goddamn.
I want to say yes, but I don't know for sure. I think you're right.
Regardless,
Man,
it's whatever.
okay, no matter.
Regardless,
Isn't it crazy how we do Gaddafi's, like we Gaddafi, like that's just a meme now. Like yo, I don't want to get Gaddafi.
but this guy in particular, this Jolani guy with the new name. What's his new name here?
Jelani,
No, his new name is, where is it?
he changed his name.
Am I dumb? I just read it, didn't I? It's on another different page. Yeah, right. Ahmad al-sharaa.
I'm wrecked. What? Yo, I'm wrecked.
That's his new name. Apparently, like it looks like on this, like once again, just tying together circumstantial evidence and motives, right? Like a detective would. Like it seems like this guy was particularly hired to run through Syria, become the new fucking guy, or run through Syria, destabilize it, become the new guy, become a new puppet for the U.S. That's what it looks like, blatantly clear as day on the surface.
How could it be any other option?
Once again, these QAnon guys are gonna have to show me, like, oh, yo, these bombs right here, they were CGI. That didn't actually happen. That was AI created bomb footage. Like, really? But he like posted it on Twitter. Like, he's like, yo, I did this. Look at this. Look what I did. Like, he posted it and bragged about it on Twitter and on Truth Social and through his own accounts, through the White House account. The same image of a prayer circle getting blown up by Trump. Like, someone's got to show me how that was CGI'd or AI generated footage. And for what reason? I'm telling you, those guys that are feeling good about themselves because they heard a couple words from Trump, every anti-Trump narrative just went up in flames. That shit, freak my life, dude. Bottom of the barrel, stupid.
Just like give it 3 months. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Now, as far as maybe more coherent arguments, that I can't believe that would just sound like QAnon to me. To be honest with you, like that would just sound like QAnon. If someone was like, no, he's playing 5D chess, so he's putting Jolani in charge here in Syria in order to take him out later or something. Like, but
Jordan,
he helped him get there in the first place. Though.
You have an expert in the chat. Hey, Dubster, does that not sound like 5D chess to you? What'd you say?
You're muffled.
Hello, guys. You hear me now?
Nah.
It's still pretty bad.
Hello.
There you go.
Okay, a little better.
All right. All I gotta say is, on the Yemeni people, Trump dropped 53 days of thunder and lightning, and now they came to the table.
Are you
and
calling
they're
him?
not gonna
Are you calling him God or Zeus or something?
No, I'm quoting him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
it sounded more like the U.S. was like, "Hey guys, can we just not do this anymore?" It seemed more like the U.S. was the one who, but yo guys, can we stop now, please?
Either way, thunder and lightning for 53 days. The Houthis came to the table and said, "We're done with this."
And what's he doing in
Never
Somalia right
started
now?
a war.
What's he doing in Somalia right now?
Dude.
That's why someone's gonna have to make that make sense. Once again, Jimmy,
Mali's not a country.
that Jimmy thing that I watched earlier, where they have to like for some reason, I'm like they have to give some sort of like, well, hey man, maybe is it maybe a peace guy, and maybe, like that stuff, like they have to like massage you first, put the lube on first before they fuck you, and then they go over the story of Jolani and Syria and all that. It's just like disheartening and embarrassing, to be honest with you. What the fuck are we doing? Whatever. Point is, I can't see anything. Well, less and less so the more we intervene in there, yeah. Less and less so a country.
No. Pirates stay in uncivilized places.
Holy fuck. We destabilize things in the first place, you dumb fuck. What was this shit gonna be called? Somaliland? I want to separate from the rest of the country, and the rest of the country's like, no, they're part of us. Don't worry, we're working on it. Trump's like,
I'm just gonna bomb there anyways, okay, guys? I'm just gonna keep bombing. We need some better leaders there, So I'm gonna subvert things and probably pay some groups on the ground there and make sure we own that place too.
Trump the peace guy is now here. All you anti-Trump people, get wrecked. It's trash. Anyways, once again, I can't see on the server, I can't see where the argument lies to showcase this being some sort of peaceful movement by Trump at all. I don't care what words he says out loud. We're looking at the geopolitical actions we've seen. It doesn't line up. So, with that, I'll leave it there with that. Please subscribe if you like. Comment. Agree, disagree. Tell me what you think. If you're one of the people that think Trump's doing all this for peace maneuvering, please make an argument in my comment section. In fact, I will invite you to my Discord to argue that point. I'll give you, not that I have some sort of giant audience, but I will give you my audience. I will say, here you go. All you. Make an argument. Make a case. You need a link to be pulled up. You need an article to be pulled up. You need a story to be pulled up. I'll pull all that shit up, and you can go over it for me. Other than that, as far as I see right now, I'm calling bullshit. This is not some peace guy, obviously. And I think he's a Douglas Murray devil worshiper. I really do believe that. That's why you support little malice here, Jolani. Right? That's why you end up supporting a guy like that and working in favor of that guy. That's how that happens. Because you're Douglas Murray. Don't forget to share, support, hopefully donate to all the links in the description box. Check them out, read them, share them, then donate. And with all that said, give this video a thumbs down.
Say you wanna get in, and then you wanna get out. When you get the money to buy yourself a castle, how will you wear your leisure? You zipper back and front on the fence together. Weekends in leather, flip to the right.